And I just wondered if I could take a minute and pray for you. That's what this is talking about. Maybe you cry with them. You listen to them. You send them a note. You see, identification is the door of love. You don't barge your way in, but you let them know the door is open. You're not pushy. You're not self-righteous. You're not overly religious. And this is what we're doing because it says I'm supposed to bless. And by the way, I am on the upper here, and you are on the lower, and I'm the spiritual, and you're the scum, and I'm going to bless you. Right? Now, you know something? It's so easy to do that, isn't it? In fact, look at the very last verse. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. You know, the live in harmony, that's a nice translation. I like the literal words. Be of the same mind toward one another. In other words, hey, you know what? Not you're the high-minded and they're the low-minded. And I love the last line, don't be conceited. And this is a hard one. This has been very, very difficult and painful for me. When we're attacked, and some things, I mean, if it happened to you as a kid, I'm really trusting that you're going to take this through an overall biblical grid. If you were abused as a child or something like this, of course it doesn't apply there. But in some of these adult to adult where you're wounded and things have happened, we tend to frame the picture of how it all happened, and it's like 100% all them and 0% us. And we are the good person with the white hat that loves God, and they're the devil with the black hat. That's an arrogant assessment. That's an arrogant assessment. When he says, do not be conceited. Don't assume. Now, you know, often I've used this phrase in dealing with very difficult situations, especially ones that are unresolved, by using a phrase that goes something like this. I want to share with you my perspective of this situation, not to be confused with the truth or reality. I know I have a bias. I know there's part of this that it's jaded and I have denial and I'm a fallen person. But from my perspective, when you took that money and when you lied to me or, you know, a falsehood misrepresentation, and then when you did this and this, I was deeply wounded and hurt. My perception is a great injustice has occurred. Do you understand the difference in that than you liar, and I'm the good guy, and you did this, and you did that, and, you know, I talked to all my friends, I'm a victim. Do you see what happened? See, I really struggled, even in the notes, blessing people, forgiveness, identification. I used the word association because I wanted to keep it consistent with behavior, but I struggled. You might write the word right next to it, humility. Because really, you bless people, it's with an attitude of humility. I have had to spend long hours with God alone in difficult situations saying, I know this happened, I know it's unfair, and the big picture is bad. Okay, now, Father, could you show me my part in this if I have a part? What lesson to learn? What unintended thing or intended thing? What secret thing? What issue in my heart? What in any way could I have been a part of this situation? I want to get right with you. I want to make anything, and if it's 98% them, 2% me, I want to make the 2% right. Not that you blame, condemn, but you're open to hearing from God, because we tend to run very quickly to it's all of them and none of us. And so there's a positive command. That person, first you forgive them, choice.